Thousands march in Midtown against ICE, Trump days after Minneapolis killing. Thousands marched through Midtown Manhattan on Sunday in a massive show of defiance against President Trump's ongoing ICE enforcement in America. The enormous and peaceful demonstration began at the corner of 60th Street and 5th Avenue at around 1 p.m. and served as the largest hit to New York since the killing of Renee Good. Carrying homemade signs, playing musical instruments, and carrying American flags, some of which were held upside down in a sign of distress, the vast crowd demanded that mass federal agents immediately stop patrolling the streets while calling for the ICE officer who fatally shot Good be held accountable. The diverse gathering made up of children and seniors, including many who do not normally protest causes, traveled from the southwest corner of Central Park and passed by Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue, where droves of people screamed, "F Trump," and gave the president's namesake the middle finger. The throng of people then slowly headed down to the New York Public Library, where they turned right on 42nd Street and headed to Times Square. Renee was killed by the state because she defended her neighbors. She was killed because she defended our collective sense of humanity. Her blood was shed in Minneapolis because she refused to stay silent. She refuses to accept the lies peddled by the U.S. government and the Trump administration. Manolo de los Santos of the People's Forum said, while many decried ICE for what they call an occupation of the United States, others took the Trump regime to task for its military strike in Venezuela. Chris Dawes rallied against the president for allocating funds from healthcare to pay for the mass mobilization of ICE. With the passing of the so-called Big Beautiful Bill over the summer, when ICE's budget was ballooned to unfathomable heights at the expense of healthcare and SNAP benefits and so much else. What that means is very correct, concretely, quite literally, that when ICE murders a protester, the gun, the bullets, the officer's salary is paid for, Dole said. When ICE turns our federal buildings into zones of humanitarian crisis, that's paid for by cuts to health care. And when the military is used to topple foreign governments, that's paid for with cuts to emergency management services and FEMA, climate science, food safety, you name it. All the things they're cutting are going towards their aims. The protests, made up of children and seniors, traveled from the southeast corner of Central Park and passed by Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue, where droves of people screamed "F Trump" and gave the president's namesake the middle finger, followed by Dean Moses. Pedestrians stopped in their tracks to watch the colossal numbers stride through the city, filming it on their cell phones. The protesters themselves chanted, no justice, no peace, and no ICE. A slew of elected officials also joined the demonstration, including public advocate Jomaine Williams, former New York City Comptroller Brad Lander, and City Council member Alexis Alvarez, who chairs the council's immigration committee. It's a damn shame we have here in 2026 fighting against the fascist government, but we are here to fight, Alvarez said. We are here while Trump and his fascist goons are coming after immigrants across this country. We are here to say, not on our damn watch. Protesters have sparked across the nation following the fatal ICE shooting of Renee Nicole Good, who was gunned down by an ICE agent on a Minneapolis street on January 7th. Homeland Security Secretary Christine Noem called her a domestic terrorist and claimed that Good charged at ICE agents with her vehicle, but viral video contradicts Noem's claims. That's all I have to say for this video.